Hello, my name is Lisa McElroy and I'm one of the owners of Cabin Boys Brewery. We have been in business here in Tulsa for 3 years now, and we do our very best to brew and serve you delicious craft beers. One of our biggest missions is not only making delicious beers that are available statewide in your favorite liquor store, restaurant, or bar, but also giving back to our community. As a local small business, it's very important for us to continue to make Tulsa a better and better city, and to give back to a community that has been so generous and supportive of us. And Reading Partners is one of the best ways that we can help. To us, it's a no-brainer cause to support because literacy is very important, and there are so many children right here in the Tulsa Metro that need that help to be caught up to the proper reading level. Behind me here, I have some of the delicious beers that if you support this cause, you will get to taste and sample and take home with you. We hope that you join us in January and help support this great cause. Let's go see where the beer is made. So, over here, this is where all the magic happens. This is our production warehouse space. This area in the brewery right here is very important, and I like to call it the circle of grain, because we start the brewing process here and then we'll also finish it right in this space. We're gonna start with we've got storage for like our empty cans, empty kegs, our raw ingredients such as our grain, and then we also have our walk-in cooler that has all of our finished product as well. Up in this loft here is where the brewers will mill the grain, and it just cracks open the individual granules so that they can get as much flavor extraction as possible. Then that milled grain is going to be augered up and over to our brew house over here. We have a 10-barrel brew house, so that's going to produce about 310 gallons of beer at one time. The first part of the process is the grain's going to get what we call mashed in. It's going to get stirred and steeped in water, and all of the flavor from that grain is going to be extracted into that liquid, and then we'll transfer the liquid over into a boil kettle and scoop the grain out and actually send it to a local farmer to feed livestock. Then it's gonna boil in the brew kettle for about an hour, and this is where we can add specialty ingredients. Hi, David. Specialty ingredients such as hops or other things. And this is just concentrating that flavor, and we call this young beer or wort at this stage. Then the liquid is going to be cooled down to about 69 degrees, and it's going to be transferred over into our fermentation cellar. So in the cellar, it's going to first go into these conical tanks, and that's where we're going to pitch the yeast, and the yeast are going to consume all of the natural sugars. They're going to fart CO2 and poop out alcohol. Yum! Once they are done and the beer is fully developed, then we are going to crash the yeast and hibernate them, bring the liquid down to an even colder temperature, and we're going to transfer the finished beer over into these bright tanks here, and we can actually scoop those yeast out and reuse them up to 2 or 3 times. So in the bright tank, the beer is going to sit in here for only about a day or 2. This is where the beer will clarify or grow bright. It's also going to get carbonated in this tank, and then we'll use this as a transfer vessel for packaging. So from these tanks, it will be kegged, canned, or bottled. This is our walk-in where we keep all of the finished product. So all of the beer that we package is going to be stored in here, and it's either going to be sold in our tap room or distributed to your favorite local bar, restaurant, or liquor store right here in Tulsa. Thanks for coming on this tour with me. I hope you have a good day.